Okay, so last up here for the items we have is our Pixar cup that we got here. Very interesting, like I said. Oh, I didn't know it did that. Welcome home, Rep Pack. Marcus here, and welcome to Comfort Cartoons, the show where I collect absolutely everything from the late 90s, 2000s, all the way to the modern day. And I'm also trying to create the world's biggest Spongebob and the world's biggest Nickelodeon collection. And the karate on this channel is always on point, might I add. And the creator and CEO of this channel actually happened to be one of the original Ninja Turtles.
Isn't that a little unfair?
I kicked her out because, oh, she's not the same species. It's 2023, man. That stuff's just not cool. We could paint her green, but I hope you beautiful people are having an amazing day. And if you guys aren't, you know the drill. Nickelodeon discount camera flip.
Oh, this coupon's out of date. Expired 2 years ago. Sorry, we can't honor it.
It's about to get a whole lot brighter, Rep Back, because your boy is here, and the day is gonna be a blast, because it's one of your guys' favorite series, and that is the Thrift Hunt. So smack the like button for the Thrifting series. I know how much you guys love this series, so a thumbs up I would appreciate. But if you guys don't know how this works, we're gonna be going to the thrift store, one of the biggest ones in our area that almost never lets us down. We're gonna be looking for Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Disney, 92,000s, all the stuff you guys know that we collect on this channel. Anything that fits the vibe, and hopefully finding it on the cheap, because that Nickelodeon discount flip was kind of a stretch. Sometimes the thrift store's prices can be a little wild, and in today's age it seems like they're getting more wilder, okay? But our goal is to go find some awesome new stuff to add here to the collection. And you guys know I'm never completely happy with those hunts unless we find at least a little bit of sponge. So it would be amazing to find some stuff. And also it was Memorial Day weekend, so that's a time where a lot of people are cleaning out their houses, dropping off a lot of stuff to donate. So who knows what we're gonna end up finding once we get there. Anyway, without further ado, you know the tradition. Light, you're getting this karate work. You just never know. Pow!
Oh. Dang.
And also shout out to my mom who got me this, and it's perfect for this transition. I actually got this from Tommy Pickles. Okay guys, so we are on our way to the thrift. We got the crochet Spongebob here for good luck. We gotta rub him for good luck, Mitchell. Make sure you rub him for good luck. Alright, that's enough of that. Gotta save some juice in it for the next hunt. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get over to the thrift, and I'll update you guys when we're outside, but I am hyped. It doesn't seem like there's too much traffic on the road, but like I said, I'll update you guys when we get to the thrift. So we're going on in right now. This is one of my favorite series to do, because you, like with Walmart, when you go to Five Below, you kind of know what you can expect for the most part. When you go to the thrift, you literally have no clue what you're gonna be finding. You have to go in with zero expectations though, because that's how you have the most fun. So let's go ahead and check it out there, see what we can find. Okay, so you guys know we usually go straight to the toy section because that's where we usually find most of the stuff we're looking for. But if we see something that stands out at the start, then we're always gonna stop and look at it. We found these awesome McDonald's toys. Definitely, I gotta say, from probably the late 90s or early 2000s. We can check it out later for the date, but I love using these kind of plates. I even have this Scooby-Doo bowl that I use, but it doesn't have a price on this one, so we're gonna leave this one. But these McDonald's plates are super cool. I think this one might be a little cleaner though. Let me see, because this one's kind of scraped up. Let's see how the condition on this one is. They have one more set here. What do you think? It looks a little better, huh? So let's go with this one, but they also have a Hercules one right here too. So I'm gonna grab these two right here. For $6, you get 4 plates. Kind of high, but not too bad, and they're really sick. So I'm gonna grab these for my kitchen. Oh, I feel like, oh dude, what the heck? How did we not see this?
The claw.
It's a Pixar Fest with the claw and the alien inside.
That's sick.
It's missing the straw, but for $1.50, we could definitely add this to the Toy Story collection. From Disney Parks, originally 15 bucks, dude. That's literally a 90% off.
Yeah.
We're gonna grab that for sure. You almost missed this one. Okay, and our first Nickelodeon find of the day, we got a little cute blue plushie right here. I mean, he's pretty clean. Oh,
He's a little worse for wear.
I know, I didn't realize it until I turned it around.
Yeah.
That's a rip. Okay, so we got a cranium right here, but I'll only get these if it's like in good shape, and that doesn't look too bad at all. I mean, it's got some worn up tape here, but how much do they want for it? $5. That's worth trying it out. Okay, so we'll grab the SpongeBob cranium, but dude, check this out.
That is sick.
You do not see Kim Possible products every day. We have the Kim Possible game. Honestly, even if all the pieces aren't even in there, just for me, some of the pieces from this game, like even having that little wheel on the wall to make decisions, or just for the decorative factors of this, we're gonna grab this one. But dude, big one. Ooh. I don't know if all the pieces are in there, but again, I would just do it for these little cards right here if those are in there. So let's hope on it.
It's pretty fairly new.
Yeah, the box looks pretty new, but like who knows if the pieces are all in there and what's the condition on it. But we'll put this in the cart for right now. I mean, we didn't find anything else sponge yet, so we're gonna grab, oh actually it's not true. We didn't find anything new sponge, so we'll grab this for now.
No way, a green label.
Green label SpongeBob puzzle. It's kind of worn down a little bit on the sides, but dude, I can't leave that. No sponge left behind for $2.50. We got Mind Freak. He's like the coolest guy in the world when you're like 11 years old. When I was 11, I thought he was the sickest man alive. Now I still think he's like one of the top 10 sickest people alive. He's still up there. Chris Angel, Mind Freak.
That's more of a David Blaine kind of guy, you know?
Oh man, I mean, Chris Angel has cooler hair. So we gotta give him points for that, just for cool hair. We got a few different items up here. You guys can see, Mitchell's gonna try some shots of the stuff that we're not gonna pick up, but so you guys can see it. But we're gonna keep looking around, going to the next aisle and see what they've got. Dude, I was gonna grab these, but you know what kind of injury this would lead to in space?
Yeah.
My glove just ripped over and sucked my whole body out that thumb. Okay, we found one, but then the second one, I think they're supposed to go to, or wait a minute. Maybe there's only one?
Well, at least there's another one. And that one lights up still.
Either that or someone had two right hands.
You could also wear this with it if you wanted.
Oh, dude, you're right. I could be full on Buzz Lightyear. Dude, there's a freaking mystery machine with like a monster truck wheels. I'm not gonna get it because it's pretty scraped up, but I've never seen that before, so that's kind of sweet.
We got a little side duck.
Yeah, how much? Like 30? Oh, that's not bad. There's $3. I'll grab a side duck. He's worth the headache. Okay, I was gonna share this with you guys, cause like, what the hell is this? It's Woody in like a steampunk based Buzz Lightyear costume. But dude, $7.49. They're crazy with these prices. They're crazy sometimes for these prices. We're gonna leave it, but I didn't want to share that one with you guys, so you don't understand why I left it. Another little fun find. We found one of these guys. So this is one of those like traps where it has like a puzzle, and you have to get the ball to actually get over here to release the magnet, so you can actually get the money inside.
The $1.
Yeah, the $1 Mickey Mouse dollar. This is what your grandparents get you if they're friends with like Satan. Just give me my money. Oh, dude, this is a big rip though, unfortunately. It's pretty messed up here, but this is actually one of those Pokeballs from back in the day. Yeah, like 3 kids died from suffocating because of the lids on these, because they didn't put a hole on the bottom or in the back of that.
I could probably get that in their mouth.
Well, no, they put it over their mouth.
Oh, okay.
And then they would get stuck on their mouth, and then they would, well, you know, die, which is not fun to say, but nonetheless, that's what would happen. But it looks like the chance that's in there is pretty worn down. But a little not so fun fact, but you know, they have it over here still for kids today. Oh, dude, is that what this is called? Is this a yo-yo ball?
Oh my goodness, I haven't seen one of those.
Okay, we're grabbing that for $2.49. Yo-yo ball, and also like a Rubik's Cube and a Dunkin'. You know how hard it is to get a Dunkin' these days? I don't know, I've never looked for one, but I imagine it'll be hard. We have a Snoopy dog from Raising Cane's. It's not Snoopy, but he's wearing a Snoopy costume. Kind of an interesting one, 2021 limited edition, but we're probably gonna leave this guy. What I did think is cool is these Doggeritos and these Furritos. Daisy, this is too big for her, but they're very cute.
Oh, they squeak.
All right, we have Steve, too, from Minecraft, but he's from 2021. If you would have
he's too new.
He was from like 2015, 2013, I would have picked it up.
Oh yeah, vintage Minecraft, that'd be sick.
So we got a bunch of different bags. It's not even all of them, but again, we'll check those out when we get back to the cavern. Let's go ahead and look around some more, and especially the DVDs and VHS. As you guys know, I'm always fiending to find some new VHS for the collection. Okay, so we're in the VHS section. Not a lot of stuff, unfortunately, but we have Jonah, which was actually like the movie that ruined VeggieTales. The budget for they went so out of over budget for this movie that it kind of was a stone that broke the glass of VeggieTales, essentially.
Dang.
But the only find that I did get is this really clean copy of the Garfield movie on VHS. It's only $2. Looks like they had a cover on it, and it was also free with MVP. So I don't know what that would have been for, but if you guys know, let me know. And it's got a squeeze and shake, so you squeeze it, I guess. I don't even know how you get the VHS out of here, but either way, we got this one right here, and thank God they did have that cover, because look at the condition of the box. It's
like pretty crispy, yeah.
Yeah, this is before he was actually Nickelodeon branded, but you wouldn't be able to tell from all the orange. We're gonna get this guy for sure. They did have a Scooby-Doo one, but you guys can see like the top is busted open. Tom and Jerry one I could leave. There's a few good ones here. The Looney Tunes Collector's Edition set's not bad, but we're gonna go ahead and just, like I said, if we can find something a little bit more our style, then we'll grab that instead. Ooh, it's got a guitar. I mean, it's gotta get cleaned for sure, but I'm down for it. Like I said, never leave a sponge behind. We do not have this book, and it has a guitar with it. And it looks like they never used the guitar because it's still locked in there. We'll just have to clean this up, which would probably be pretty easy to clean up. Other than that, a little bit of dirt on the guitar. The book is pretty clean. We're getting this guy all day. So guys, in the DVDs, we found a lot of stuff. I mean, we had the Backyardigans right here. The disc was super scratched. We found the complete 11th season, but that had a really big ring on it. I mean, Magic School Buzz is the worst, but I'm trying to avoid these like softer covers. Randomly, they have a Death Note movie, the Japanese version, not the one with Nat Wolff from Naked Brothers Band. They also had Rango, but one side of it's like sun bleach. So I'm like, yeah, we already have the movie. We have Ant Bully, which is actually made by the same studio that makes Jimmy Neutron. And probably the biggest find though, I'd say we're over here. We found Pest of the West, a Blockbuster copy, which is just really cool and clean. Like I love the sturdiness because they are made to be to many people, you know? Yeah, so the Blockbuster copies are usually more sturdy than any of the other copies out there. But that disc is pretty scratched up as well. But we did find the Samurai Jack movie as well. Again, the disc is really rough, so we're leaving these. So I want you guys to understand why we're leaving them, but also it's just to share them with you guys and check them out. We had this one too, same thing, nasty box, and also the disc itself wasn't that great. But what I did find to take home is that the SpongeGuard On Duty, which again is a Blockbuster copy. You can tell because it's a Blockbuster, but also again how sturdy it actually is. And this is one of the few, you would think with all the SpongeBob DVDs we have, this is one of the few that has escaped me. Yeah. Somehow I just didn't have it. I was like, oh, I don't have that, so let's look for it. And then also Fairly Odd Parents School's out. This is a much cleaner copy than the one that I currently have. Has the insert in it and everything. So we are definitely gonna be picking this up. So nice two little finds. But now guys, we're gonna check out the rest of the store, see if we find anything notable, and we'll pick it up for you guys and check it out. But if not, we're gonna be heading out of the store. We had an amazing hunt so far. I can't wait to check out everything we get back to the cavern, and also those mystery bags. It's rare you ever find games here. I saw High School Musical and I was like, what does that even consist of? Like, what do you do in there? Just like make a decision between basketball and dancing? And it looks like it's
like a Just Dance, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a Just Dance kind of game. But we did find Epic Mickey, which is one of the greatest Wii games to ever be made. And this box is like crispy.
Pretty minty, yeah.
Yeah, and the disc is even more beautiful.
Yeah.
And also it's got the manual too. You know we love our Disney too on this channel, so I'm gonna grab this one for my Wii and I will be playing this game. All right guys, so we are heading out of there. We got this guy. I did open it up just to make sure the cars were in there. So the cars are in there. I do have this guy in box, so now we have one out of the box. So I can actually get the cars out and add it to our display. But we got a bunch of other stuff, so let's head back to the cavern. And also,
watch it.
Let's not let me get hit by a car. Let's just wait for them to back out.
A few moments later.
And shout out to one of the guys that works in there. He actually watches the channel, so thank you so much for support. We appreciate everybody in the Ret Pack so much. I love every single one of you guys, so thank you so much for saying what's up. So guys, we are back to the cavern with a bunch of stuff. You guys know how it goes. We start off with the mystery bags. We got them all down right here. But the mystery bags, we didn't get as many this time, but I think the quality is definitely up there. So let's go ahead and check these out. I want to start off with that yo-yo ball. So we got this one for $2.49. You guys know how we do this, so we're gonna say, was it a win or was it a loss based on how much we paid for it? So this is $2.49. Did we get over $2.49 worth of value out of this? Let's find out. So we have a Rubik's Cube here, which actually slides pretty well. It's only 2 though. How much is a normal Rubik's Cube? 3 or 4?
3x3, yeah.
I think it's 4x4 now.
It's a 3x3 Rubik's Cube.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's right there. There it is, 3x3. So this is for people that are 2/3 as smart as those people.
Yeah.
I know there's like an algorithm of how you can actually figure it out, but I don't know. Algorithms are hard. So I bet you I can figure out one side here in less than 3 seconds. Boom.
Dang.
We got one side done in 3 seconds. Next up, we got this. This was just kind of a come with. I guess it's just a button. It doesn't even have power for it. Which would kind of be fun for a baby, I guess. It's got a knockoff Blue's Clues on there. This is Blue, I don't got a clue.
Yeah.
All right, so now we have a yo-yo ball and the Duncan. So yo-yo ball, Ryan, play him the commercial.
Hey man, it's a yo-yo ball. Play it like a pro.
This is for people who don't know how to yo-yo, and that was very much me as a kid. So this was a very cool product to exist out there for kids that didn't know how to yo-yo. But nowadays, I'm a yo-yo champion. So let's check it out. You know how to walk the dog? I showed Parker how to walk the dog. I'll show you how to walk the dog.
I know how to walk the dog.
You don't know how to walk no damn dog, Mitchell.
Yeah, I do.
You don't even have a dog, you have a cat. You're supposed to go on the ring finger. So what you do is you just rip it. Whoa!
Duncan, you had a good draw.
Alright, so you know how to walk the dog. Let's see it, Mitchell.
I'll have to try. Yeah, warm up.
Yeah, warm up. There are no warm-ups in the life of the Duncan. Oh, that was the shortest walk I've ever seen. And your dog, he's doing something. Whoa!
Alright, let's take Daisy for a walk. Here we go. Oh.
Boy, give me my dog back! I watched it for a moment.
It's like the yo-yo's like, yeah, that's enough.
Alright, but now, you don't need to be the most skilled person on the elementary schoolyard to yo-yo just like your boy here. You can do this. Oh, you like that? The yo-yo ball! Anyone can do it. The yo-yo ball! Whoa, whoa. Oh, you heard that? It licked the screen. So this is the best yo-yo, because anybody can do it.
I don't know if you can go around the back like that.
Can you do this with a regular yo-yo? No, you can't. Okay, no, you can't. So this is one of my favorite things growing up, because you can see it's got an outside ball, and then the interior ball spins to let you know that you're sick. And then at any moment, it'll suck itself right back up. It's best if you use it for my scenario and pretend to throw it at your sister. You can do this all day. Hey, Spongebob, watch out! And then it won't do it and it comes back and they can't take it from you either. Watch out! Did you catch it again? People love that. Women love that. Get a yo-yo ball, impress your girlfriend, your wife, your sister, your mom, anybody out there. They're gonna think it's amazing. Alright, so we got the yo-yo ball, we got the Duncan here, we got the Rubik's Cube. I guess that's a win.
I think it was worth it.
The yo-yo ball does leave the mysticy of, is that a word? The mysticy of the Duncan, because this you're like, how did they make that happen? But with this you're just like, oh, I know it's coming back within moments.
Yeah.
It would be cooler if it stayed down so you could do tricks, and then if you just pull it, it's guaranteed to come back up.
You're just asking for too much.
Well, I'm asking for too much. I want my $249 worth. But back in the day, I actually kind of want to get one of these sealed in the collection, but I'm glad that we have one now. I'm hyped on this yo-yo ball. Alright guys, so let's pop this open. This is the next one. This was $349. $349 on this one. I don't know what this is. Mitchell said, oh my god, what are those? Those are those pop tubes? And it literally says, Orb Sensory Pop Tubes. How is this a toy?
Because it's just like a fidgety thing, I think. He's like, bzz.
This seems like something that it goes on the end of like a funnel.
Yeah, they just do that.
I can totally see why this is fun now. You know what that sounds like?
What?
Like you have too much water in your bathtub and you just let it all out?
Yeah.
Alright guys, so we got the popper, which is very satisfying. I will give it that. What's the other one at? Oh! Oh, kind of overextended it a little bit there. But you know what I used to do? This was the end of the straw.
Whoa!
I was gonna say, dude, because you remember back in the day, those straws I did that were always good for whistling. And moms love that. There it is.
Dang.
I used to always do that in the back of my mom's car. Shout out to my mom for still having ears. That's nice.
Shout out to your mom for not crashing either.
I'm gonna say this is a win.
You know, there's still stuff in the bag left. We don't need to put chokers on.
Alright guys, this is kind of a weird one, but it's in there. Also, don't put stuff in the thrift store in your mouth. Unless you've got a great immune system like myself. Alright, but what I really picked this up for was because this guy right here, it says Pixar Toy Story Minis. So it looks like we can get one of these mini figures in here, including a black and white Woody's Roundup Woody, which would be really sick to pull. But honestly, some of these characters you never really see figures for, like this one right here. This is one of Sid's creations right there. We've got another one of Sid's creation. Like, you just don't get figures of those characters, so that would be kind of cool to get too. But I'll take, of course, a classic Woody or Buzz. And of course, we could add this to our Toy Story collection. Of course, keeping every item in the Toy Story collection under $20. This was $3 for the whole bag, so what, like $1 maybe? Still got stuff in my mouth in that tube. Let's check it out. Who do we get here? Ah, come on. All the things we could have got. We got Bo Peep Sheep. I was really hoping for that Woody, but hey, we got Bo Peep Sheep with its udders. Are those udders?
I don't even know.
I think it's its leg. Do sheep have udders? Jimmy, come on screen. Do sheep have udders? Because, man, if they can make clothes, they got milk, they just got it all, don't they? We'll put this with the Toy Story collection, even though that piece at the bottom kind of makes me uncomfortable. All right, the rest of it, let's check it out. We got Puppy Friends Club, and we got another puppy for its friends and its club. So I guess it comes with a little plushie or a dog, and also a little house as well. So I'll open up one of these guys. See what we got here. Hey. Oh, a little grayish blue dog. It's actually flocked. And then you put it inside of his house, and boom, you call it a day because it's an outdoor dog, and you don't have to worry about it. I remember like in the 90s, outdoor dogs were really popular, but is that still a thing as much? Hopefully not. Let your dog inside. Dogs inside the house are nice. They like to be warm too. They like air conditioners and heaters. But if you have an outdoor dog, I'm sure it's for a reason. All right, what do we got in the next one here? Okay, classic. Okay, wow. We got a real big litter of that same one.
What kind of dog breed is it?
See, this is a German Shepherd, and that one's a Chihuahua.
Yeah.
All right, I will say that bag was maybe a loss. This was the best thing.
You would have made it a W if Buzz came out though, so.
Yeah, that's true. But no, we got Mr. Big Nips. Just because Mr. Big Nip here is freaking me out, we're gonna give it a loss.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, this one was $5.49, but I knew exactly what I was getting with this. This is kind of sick, and the condition wasn't that bad. So this right here is the piston cup from the movie Cars. And this is definitely going on the Disney shelf. And if you look at the bottom here, it actually has a screw and a little power button. So I'm thinking this thing is powered in some way. May just need some new batteries. So let's go ahead and throw some new batteries in here and check out and see what it actually did or does. I'm just gonna keep this ongoing trend going about how every time you open up a random product from somebody that wasn't yours, it's never Duracell or Energizer. Like, that's what you would assume would be in every product. We see every brand of battery possible. Duraday.
I guess Duraday.
Where do people get these batteries? Where do you buy a Duraday at? Who knows? But you open up random stuff at thrift stores and they have these batteries that you've never seen in your life. All right, doesn't mean it's gonna work because we put some batteries in it.
Whoa!
That is so sick!
That is so sick.
Dude, it has lights in the back and the front. It doesn't stop until you hit that button either. That was
W.
Big W on screen. That is going on the Disney shelf. I didn't even know this thing existed. Otherwise, I would have already had it.
Good job.
Yeah, dude, we gotta turn the lights off and check this out. So you have the lights off now? Oh, yeah, man. You can see the tail lights. You can see the headlights. You can see all of the work going there. Look at that thing speeding.
Tape it down. It might go flying.
Hit that guy. Let him spin it out. And then boom, ready for the auto show. That is unbelievably cool. It's a little flex right there. You can see both lights in the back go on. And then, oh, the wheels have the light too. So that's where that green is coming from. That wheel light right there. There's wheels lights on both sides of it. And then when it spins, man, once it gets spinning, you don't know what's going on. But all I gotta say is, ka-chow. Oh man, and Cars is one of my favorite Pixar movies outside of, probably my top 3 outside of the Toy Story franchise. So I am so hyped to have this Piston Cup winner right here. I didn't even have to race for it. Well, I did have to race in the thrift store. Somebody else probably got this. Next bag was $3.49. Let's see what we got in here. So we got a sealed Shaggy. I don't know if that's quite enough to say it's worth it, especially because it's tied into it, so you have to open it. So we have Shaggy there. We have a Mario, which...
Wow.
Yeah, it doesn't really do much, does he? But he makes a cool little display piece. I'm gonna say that's kind of cool. But I feel like there's something more to it, maybe like a little block, or I don't know. It feels like that's just not enough to be a toy.
This is just a fidget toy, yeah.
Yeah. All right, next one up here, we've got Donkey Kong on his car. Because you know Donkey Kong even got his license before Spongebob did. Yeah. All right, and then next up, we got a Trolls doll from World Tour named Bede. We're gonna just move on from that.
That was an L for me.
That was an L. That was a big L. No, it definitely wasn't no Piston Cup winner. That's for sure. Okay, next up here we got, this one was $4.49. I grabbed this one for the obvious, the Omnitrix.
Where are all my aliens?
That function is not available. Omnitrix must return to Primus.
All right, so we got a couple options here. We got timing game, we got the transform game, and then we got the memory game. Let's try the memory game and see how that works. So it's gonna pop up an image, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so we got, I don't even know if that was like Diamond Head or what.
Yeah, I don't know who that was, but I remember the picture. Not any of these guys. Him.
Click
okay, so click it.
+1.
Yeah, so we got +1. Let's see what the next one is.
Drag and accelerate.
So drag and accelerate. So we got that one, and then accelerate. It's like right next to each other.
New record!
New record!
Wow, yeah, I wonder why.
Man, this kid didn't have no memory. Oh, we got another one.
Ah.
Okay, so you remember the last one?
Yep, that one.
So this one.
Then accelerate.
Then accelerate.
And then...
Tiger guy. New record again! I'm so good at memory. You know what? I was gonna give this an L, but I'm having so much fun with this that I'm honestly gonna give this a W.
I think it's a good little like fidget toy, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm gonna give it a W. Like it's not in the best shape ever, but I would pay $3.49 for it again, all day. And that's not even the end of that bag. You also have this Spider-Man thing, which I'm not even sure what that does. What is it? It's a bell. What about Spider-Man does this though?
You just gotta be riding on your bike.
Oh.
You know, like two little rings like ding ding.
Yeah, I get you. So so this goes around your bike rail. So I mean, if you have a Spider-Man room or Spider-Man kitchen, you wanna know when time dinner's ready? I think this was cooler.
I think it was still a W.
I say yeah, W on screen. This could have been in better shape, but just for the fun of being able to play these random like Tiger-esque 8-bit type of style games on it, I'll probably play this a couple times here and there, and that'll be worth the $3. So I'm gonna say W on this one. But if you guys disagree with any of them, you guys can of course let me know in the comments what you think a certain bag should have got. And the last bag we have here is the Buzz Lightyear here. And this one is really, really cool because you can only get these actually at Disneyland. And yeah, you pull it back and you'll see it launches Buzz forward very fast. They call him Lightyear for a reason, Mitchell! And dude, you know what this is? Look at the back.
That is, it looks like a space shuttle.
But not just that, that's the box he comes in.
Oh yeah, that makes more sense.
So Buzz Lightyear comes in the box, and the box itself is an actual spaceship. But it's like, my biggest thing about this is that we have the one that goes with this. So you can get both these at Disneyland. Let me go grab the other one. And also, Buzz Lightyear typically has one fatal flaw. It's not the fact that he has a glass helmet that could break and make him suffocate. It's not his nose, it's a Spongebob. That is the first thing to break on any Spongebob product, will always be his nose. But it's his eyebrow. His eyebrow always gets scraped. So I'm gonna grab the Woody, and I'm also gonna grab a brown marker and see if we can cover that up. So right here now we have both the Woody and the Buzz that go to the collection. These would cost you $12 at Disneyland. I think we got this one for like $3.49, this one for like the same. So like literally the half a price of one, we got both of them. But let's get our brown Sharpie here and see if we can actually fix Buzz's eyebrow here. Dude, you really can't notice. Like that, you can't notice that now.
No, yeah, it looks like it's just been...
like just wet.
Brand new, yeah.
Yeah, like it does not look bad at all. Sometimes that's all you need is to fix something, just a little tiny detail, and boom. So all we did is a little Sharpie, and now we have both of these guys pretty much brand new from the store. Like I said, you would not be able to get these guys for $6 at Disneyland for dang sure. Now we can answer the question of who is faster, Buzz or Woody. Let's let that one rev out. He had some extra rev there. I'm thinking he's gonna be faster because that tread. Whoa! Okay, Big Buzzo. Buzz is clearly the winner here. That gets going. And then look at this one. He gets slowing. Yeah. Like that's kind of fast, but this one's got aerodynamics.
I was gonna say that one has no drag. He's just going.
All right, I'm really hyped on these because now we have both of them in the collection. I'm gonna reiterate it. You would not get these at Disneyland for this price. So clean pickup for both of these guys. I'm gonna call that a W again.
Yeah, that's an easy W.
Okay guys, so we have some DVDs and stuff like that, but we're gonna save that for last. Next we also got the Thrift Psyduck. And he has been giving Misty headaches for years. So I had to pick him up just for the ritual. But let's go see on the Funko app how much he would be worth. How much is it? How much is the lottery we got here?
We got a whopping $11.
Hey, that's not bad. So, I mean, we got it for $3.49. I mean, the box, like I said, the shape isn't incredible. So, to get it for $3.49, I think is definitely worth it. Even if you just want the Pop out of the box, he is super adorable. Can't get a Funko Pop for $3.49 just about anywhere. So, that's a W too. I think we're pretty good at making the good picks there, Mitch. I think we're pretty good thrifters, they might say, or savers, or also Kermit the Frog impersonators. Next up, guys, we have the Green Label Spongebob puzzle. And again, this puzzle box is rough, but let's see, maybe the puzzle is in good shape. Sometimes the puzzles, they are oily and disgusting for people's fingers, like using them over years. Maybe the puzzle, though, is clean. Let's see it. Ooh, what the hell is this in here for?
You gotta time yourself. You gotta build that puzzle before that thing runs out.
The puzzle itself doesn't look too bad. No. It's kind of crinkled up like some of the pieces. Damn. Let's go ahead and build it just for the fun of it and see if all the pieces are even in here. Hey, and all the pieces are there with the lick of time. Yeah, baby, we definitely didn't flip at any point. But the puzzle pieces are all there. I'm gonna go ahead and say, I gotta say probably an L though.
I mean, the front of the box looks really nice at least, right? Like that's displayable in that regard, but the puzzle pieces are a little less than perfect.
Yeah, they're not brand new, that's for dang sure. But two is only $2.49, and we got a free timer. I guess maybe a W.
It's like the border of a W, yeah. It's like almost an L, but like it just has just enough to be good.
All right, this is what we're gonna do, Ryan. We're gonna create a new category here. We'll call it a draw. A draw. It's just not a win, not a loss. It's somewhere down in the middle. We're gonna call it a draw. All right, so that was an awesome one, but let's see what else we got here. Like, so save the DVDs and stuff for last. Next up, we have the Kim Possible game. Complete your mission and help Kim save the world. There should have been help Kim Possible achieve the impossible. That would have been a way sicker thing. Like, I didn't work for Milton Bradley back in this day, so I couldn't do that for you guys. But let's check it out in here. I would have loved for them to have been like some real pieces, you know, like some actual like pieces.
But you get cardboard cutouts.
Yeah, honestly, just this is sick. Like, just that little spinner to have in your collection is sick. Just hang that up on the wall just to flick it every now and then to see how many slices of pizza you're gonna eat that night. If you're gonna gain weight or lose weight.
I feel like it's always gonna land on like 3 though.
Yeah, it's true. If you have it hanging up, it probably will always land on 3 unless it proves Mitchell wrong.
Oh.
With a 2, and you can end up looking like a Rufus. I just got this just because of the fact that like you don't see Kim Possible stuff every day. So let's go ahead and check out this game board. Oh, dude, that game board is sick. Like, just for the wall art of that is sick, dude. Come on. That is dope. So you got freaking the jungle here. You got Kim. You got Dr. Draken. And then, of course, you've got Rufus and Ron over here. The board on this is dope as heck. You got the Spin Master right here. And then we have all the pieces in here. It looks like we've got Ron. We've got Rufus. You got Kim. So it looks like everything is in here, too. Like, all the different pieces you would need to play the game. So I'm going to go ahead and say this is a big W on screen for me. And one game night, Mitchell, we're going to have to play the Kim Possible game. No one's gonna say they played that, except for the kid that bought this. Okay, next up we have the Spongebob Cranium, which you guys know I have in the collection, but we never leave a sponge behind. So let's see here, got this sticker, that came off pretty easy. The box itself may be cleaner than the one that we have, so that's why I grabbed it. And oh, dude, this thing is fresh. So fresh, it's never been used.
Dang.
That is, dude, literally brand new. That's, we're changing ours out. This is a brand new one. That was a freaking find, dude. The other one we have is really clean, but that one's open. So this is definitely gonna be the one that we put in the collection, considering everything is still brand new. Dude, look how brilliantly beautiful and how vibrant that actual board game is.
That is as perfect as it could be. Yeah, it's like it's just brand new, bought it.
Yeah, and then right here, we have these decoder glasses, but we got something way better than that now. We have our Scooby-Doo magnifying glass decoder. So let's see if he works when we put it right over the lens.
Oh, barnacles. He ripped his pants. Jellyfish Fields. He's trying to catch a jellyfish. That's Sandy.
Awesome. I knew that this was a good idea.
This is probably the best thing yet.
Oh yeah, we got this in fan mail. This thing works okay, but this thing goes literally right over the lens, so we can literally decode anything with this Scooby-Doo magnifying glass. From Scooby-Doo and You Mystery Club. So shout out to Bobby Kopp who sent this in fan mail, the ultimate lens decoder. That was a clean pickup. That is going straight into the collection. Let us just clean off this label that they put on here, this nasty label. Oh, and we did it with no adherent. Great pickup. Great pickup. W on screen, a win. Next up, we have the SpongeBob Guitar Songs, which is a cool book. I've been trying to collect. You guys know we're working on the Nickelodeon library over here. Ignore the puzzle that's a mess right now. We're still working on that. Always will be forever. But we have this one right here, which is a scavenger hunt. It's kind of similar in its like design aspects. I love these type of books because it just adds so much more to the book that you can actually, you know, do a lot of stuff with it. And this one's still pretty new. Like I said, it still has the zip tie on it from when they got it. Okay, guys, so the thing is we could put some batteries in here and get this to work, but it's zip tied down. So it's really a question of whether we want to keep it like kind of new. So I think I'm gonna keep the zip tie on there for right now because it will just work better in the bookshelf, not having to worry about this thing falling out all the time. So I think I'm gonna keep that on there, so we're not gonna be able to replace the batteries quite yet. But let's go ahead and just check the book out and look at it and just look at the illustrations overall. They are beautiful as usual with most SpongeBob books. It is really fun here. So it's a whole thing based off of a duck, I guess, and there's actual actual sound effects you can use based off of whatever sound effect that's asking you to use on the actual page. As you guys see over here, we have a duck. So you would press the duck when you get to this page, and it kind of adds another dimension to the book that you didn't have before. That is an awesome pickup. I'm so glad that we found this, and the fact that we were able to resurrect it, clean it up, and give it a brand new life here in the collection means even more to me, and especially because I did it with you beautiful people. So thank you so much for being here for this journey, and I'm so glad we were able to add this guy. I think that's a W.
Big W.
Big dub on screen. Okay, so last up here for the items we have is our Pixar cup that we got here. Very interesting, like I said. Oh, I didn't know it did that. I didn't know it did that. What the heck? The W's today, dude.
I didn't know it lit up.
Me either. So I was just trying to see like maybe there was like something you did with that. Oh, there's a pulse mode and an off mode. So it's 2018 and inside of it, there's literally a little thing for batteries. Of course, it's $1.49, dude. You know this thing was more than that. It did. 15 bucks, like I said, at Disneyland. Like I said at the store, 90% off. Don't go to Disneyland to buy your stuff. Go to the thrift store. So all over it says, ooh, the clock. But it has an alien too. So I think the alien is supposed to sit right there, but you could literally look at the glue they put on there. That's like hot glue. Like you could easily put that on there, but honestly, that's not really sanitary. The fact that there's this whole little area underneath the alien that you can't clean. So realistically, you probably should just take this guy out and just put him in there with your ice. But he goes in there, and then you have this guy that goes inside, and this would make your whole like drink pulsate in that green color. Dude, put some Mountain Dew in this.
Oh goodness, that'd be so sick.
That would be super dope. And it says Pixar Fest 2018 on it. Man, we are getting all the W's today, all day. All right, I am saying a big W on that guy.
That one's sick, yeah.
$1.49 too, and we didn't even expect the light. Okay, so last up here on the items before we check out our VHSs and DVDs here, we had the Spongebob Super Race Set, which this one, I already know it has been used. Oh shoot. At least we know it came with the car. We got the Spongebob car here. Oh, we got Patrick right here too. And they do not look bad at all. They look pretty clean. So the racetrack has been used, but honestly, I have this one in the collection already.
I think we should get that little back piece out though.
Oh, let's try to see if we can find it. Bikini Bottom Race. Dude, that would be cool to go over here like with the Nick Kart Racing section.
There's a crusted crab one that maybe too.
I don't think it has that piece, but I also don't see that piece in there anywhere. So I think that they actually used the wrong product image because it has a Bikini Bottom Raceway here that's in the same exact shape. And you'll see that that item is not anywhere on here. So I think that it was the Krusty Krab, maybe the prototype, and then they ended up going with the Bikini Bottom Raceway one. So I don't know how that happened, but nonetheless, you know, that is still a really cool backboard there. Honestly, that was just worth it to me because we do not have these versions of the cars on display here. I will show you where they got this mold, or maybe where this mold started was with this. Came out in 2013. Since then, they've used that mold for one being this fan right here that delivers a great breeze. And it's actually, you can see it's the same boatmobile, but if that wasn't enough, this one is literally identically the same, like even down to the sculpt quality, you know? But the only difference is this one right here, you'll see it has a magnetic piece here so it can stick to the track, along with these little Brillo pad, I guess, steel wool strips here to attract the electricity for the actual raceway. But what I think is cool is that now we have both versions of it. This one's a pullback. Oh man, he's faster than Buzz. This is a pullback, but this one right here is not a pullback. But what is cool about these is since they have that magnetic strip, all you need to do is put them on something and boom, you've got a racing down the side.
That is so sick.
SpongeBob. That's cool. So we have now two versions of this same boatmobile, and we also have the Bikini Bottom Raceway background as well that could be used for display piece as well. I'm gonna say another W on screen.
Yeah, that's a W.
Big W's across the board. We only had like what, one L or two?
Two L's, yeah.
Pretty good day. Okay, now we got a few things here, so let's check it out. We have the Garfield VHS here. I do want to maybe keep this thing. I don't know, to be honest. It's kind of dingy, it's broken. I might not keep this thing. But until I can get a protector for my VHSs, which I'm working on, I just got DVD protectors. So the next thing up is VHS protectors. I just want to get it out of here without breaking it, but it's really stuck in there. I don't want to damage the box, so I'm gonna see if that'll do it. There we go.
There it goes.
So we take it out, you can see that is a pretty clean copy. Like that's a clean copy of Garfield on VHS, and I will definitely watch this. As you guys know, I recently picked up a VHS TV for my living room that I've been watching almost daily. It's been so much fun. But this guy right here is definitely on that list of movies I'm gonna be watching on VHS format. And you guys know, big fan of Garfield here in the background. He's a Nickelodeon property, so we had to get this guy when we saw it. We got scammed.
What do you mean we got scammed? Beethoven!
Beethoven! That's the wrong breed of animal we were looking for. How do you switch out a movie about a lazy cat for an aggressive, hyperactive giant dog?
No!
At least got the slipcover.
Yeah, fresh at least.
Yeah, we'll keep the slipcover and maybe I'll watch Beethoven. Probably not. Change that, Ryan, that W to loss. It's okay, we got more stuff to check out. And then we have Epic Mickey on the Wii, and like typically I don't even see them have games there, so the fact that we saw a game was incredible, and this game is amazing. If you're a Disney fan or even an animation fan, you have to play the Epic Mickey game. The entire game, it basically consists of Mickey going into a mirror, which is like a Disney lost world essentially, and the entire game is filled with forgotten Disney characters, whether they be from the times before Disney, like for example Oswald Rabbit, who was actually before Mickey and before Walt Disney had made Disney what it is today. And you get to see so many other characters. I mean, just watch the opening trailer for a second here. And then you take all of these different characters and you essentially win them over with your Mickey Mouse charm, and they become part of your team. And you can even see right here an alternate universe where Walt would have been at Disneyland with Oswald instead of Mickey, which is just a really cool image in itself. So the game is an awesome game if you're a fan of Disney animation. So I highly recommend you check this game out, and it was for $5. One of my favorite games on the Wii of all time, but I haven't played it since I was a kid. So I would love to throw this guy in and play it, so I'm so glad we picked it up. Okay, next up we have my favorite, personally, my favorite of all of the Fairly Odd Parents specials. We have School's Out. And I will never forget just this movie coming out when I was a kid at summertime. Right when this movie came out, it was perfect timing. They nailed the timing because I was getting out of school. The energy matched what I was feeling so much. I was out of school, and as a kid, I hated school. So it was so awesome to see a movie all about that excitement of just finally being done with it and having 60 to 80 days.
There's 104 days
of free time to do whatever I wanted. All right, so we cleaned it up a little bit. We took off all those different pieces and the adhesive as well. An amazing movie to have here in the collection. And as I said, it does have the insert in there as well too, which is something I always look for, the Nickelodeon DVDs, if I can find it with it. You know, of course, I just want to be able to have everything watchable, but if we can get it complete, it's even better. So another W on screen, I gotta say for that one as well. And next up we have, like I said, surprisingly one of the few Spongebob DVDs from this era that I did not have. I don't know how, but this one just always randomly eluded me until I was looking for it. And I was like, oh wait, I don't have this one. We have SpongeGuard on duty right here. This is the Blockbuster copy. And if there's no insert with this one, because of the fact that it is from Blockbuster, it wouldn't have come with the insert. The disc on it is pretty rough, but at least it's a placeholder one in the collection until we can get a cleaner version of it. I'll probably look for one with the insert as well. But nonetheless, we got SpongeGuard on duty. Okay, so I gotta say that one is a W as well though for the price. So I think we had a pretty successful day, man.
That was mostly W's, yeah.
I know, I can't think I could pick my favorite things for today. I think my favorites are, I really love the Buzz and Woody that we got. I love that cup. I love the freaking brand new freaking Cranium too. I know, I'm gonna go with this as my top 3. That's my top 3 for today. And that ball that fell, the yo-yo ball. That was an awesome hunt for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this thrift video. If you guys want to see more, make sure you guys let me know. It's not the only thrift store around here, so we could do them more consistently. But you guys would have to support it and let me know in the comments. So hit the like button if you guys haven't already. We'll greatly appreciate that. But you guys know we're going to add some of this stuff to the collection, so stick around so we can add all this stuff. But before that, you know the drill. Scan it. Okay, for SpongeBob kart racers, I decided to put them right here going up the rail with our SpongeBob lights and also the Nickelodeon kart racing machine. Because if you go down here to this bottom shelf, there's a bunch of Nickelodeon cars right now. This shelf right here is definitely going to be revamped when we get to this side of the room soon. But for right now, I think it fits in perfectly. And for our cranium, let's go ahead and add this down here. So we have our previous cranium game right here. We got some other games on top of it. But if you check out our previous cranium, it is open and has been used before. I mean, even this guy's a little bit wrinkled up comparatively. I mean, I'm very grateful to have had this in the collection in the first place. But it is awesome as somebody who's trying to archive all these things to have one that is way cleaner, considering that none of the pieces inside have been opened. So that's going to be replacing our original cranium in the collection. Okay, and for the Sponge Guard On Duty and the School's Out musical, these are both going to be going, this one's going to be going in our SpongeBob collection up here, and this one's going to be going with some of our Nickelodeon movies and stuff like that. But I'm going to take some time later on today to remove these stickers before I put them in there. I'm trying to be more mindful about doing that so it doesn't just keep adding up. It'll be way too big of a task to get them all off, especially since we did a DVD collection video where I got most of them off. I'm going to go ahead and do that later, but that's where they're going in the collection. So over here we have a bookshelf that's kind of just for books that are too big to go with the rest of the bookshelf, and these are no different. These are too big to go in here. So I will have to put these in sideways for right now.
I like surprises.
I like surprises too, SpongeBob. I like surprises too. So we'll put them in sideways like this with our guitar book. I'm not gonna put the guitar up front because those frets are gonna get dirty just like they were before. So I'm gonna put it behind it and they'll both go inside of here. Alright, so we added the Buzz and Woody right over here with the little mini Buzz and Woody and cars. So I think this shelf looks awesome. We just keep adding more to it. We have some over here that we added in a fan mail video that again were under $20. That extends over here, all these Funko Pops. Again, every single one of these are $20, including the Space Ghetto Blaster. Everything under 20 bucks. Again, only to prove you can start a collection on a low budget. And I want to reiterate something I say in these thrifting videos. We do the Dollar Tree hunts, Five Below hunts, all those type of things. I do these videos, one, to add stuff to the collection, of course, but two, to show you guys that you do not have to have a lot of money to add or build a collection. Never let anybody tell you that you have to have a whole room full of stuff like you see me with in order to collect stuff. If you have 1, 2, maybe 3 things of things and you're trying your best to acquire more of them, that makes you a collector. That's all it takes to be a collector. And this collection, again, is just to prove that you can build something awesome for $20. The setup right now isn't the best ever, but the quantity of stuff and the quality you can see really does show, again, for just $20 an item. I'm really proud to be able to add that new Buzz Lightyear to the collection. And you notice we didn't add that sheep in here, though. We could have added that sheep, but it kind of gives me some kind of weird phobia or just discomfort, so I didn't put it in here. So you guys know the Disney shelf is always a work in progress, but what I do like to pick up are just kind of monumental items. So we have the Scrooge McDuck here with his ears on there. We have the Gravity Falls book here. We have Genie's lamp. Just stuff that just kind of screams Disney, and you know what it is as soon as you see it. And the Piston Cup is a great representation of my love of cars. That guy's right up here, so we can check him out whenever and just turn him off, and he can just hang up here the awesome Piston Cup. I love that thing so much. I'm so glad that we got to add to the collection today. So next up, guys, over here we have all of my games. We got some Disney ones too, like Little Einsteins that is sealed in the box there. We got a little Phil of the Future, a lot of Disney love on this shelf, but there is some Cartoon Network games in here too. And then now we're gonna be adding Epic Mickey into this mix, so I'm super happy to have them in here and just continuing this Wii collection. I mean, if I see Cartoon Network ones, I'll pick them up, but it's a lot harder to find those usually. So guys, that is actually it for this hunt. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, make sure you smack that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and don't forget, guys, to go check out the Patreon. It is the #1 way to support the channel. So if you guys enjoy everything we're doing here and you want to take that extra step to support what we're doing, go check out the Patreon. As little as $5. You get a personal video message from me to you, curated towards whatever you want, like a birthday, holiday, whatever it may be, or just a thank you message. And you'll also be getting an extended version of this video along with every other video you see us upload on any channel. So go check it out. I would greatly appreciate it. And don't forget, we're on Whatnot as well. And if you sign up for Whatnot, you can get a $15 off coupon towards anything that you buy on the site, which in some cases, like many of the items you saw here today or you see on the channel, you could get for free or darn near free. So take advantage of that $15 coupon. And we are streaming over there every Wednesday and Friday. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, check out this one over here, which is the last amazing video on this channel. I know you're gonna love it. In fact, I'll see you over here. And as always, Rat Pack, I will see you beautiful people in the next one. Adios.